Hey, on top, hey, 40K, backseat, running motherfucker like a trap me, pull up sideways, nigga, yeah, I'm swerving, I can't trust no nigga, they might leave your ass deserted, might have to cross a nigga out, feel like Kyrie Irving, damn, had to watch my back, don't know niggas tryna hurt me, ayy, this time around going harder, gotta run it up for a dollar, can't play dumb, gotta move smarter, I can't be stuck on no model, I gotta give me a charger, but I ride with the heat like I'm Thomas, I'd rather be caught with it than without it, you say you gon' off niggas, better doubt it, that boy dropping salt, the niggas steady pounding, skeletons full of enemies like a mountain.
Well, right now, it changed because I got a daughter to be in the house, so like,
Hey, congrats, bro.
Hey man, appreciate it, but like, I ain't gonna. It's difficult, bro. I don't even want to accept the congrats for real because it's just difficult out here.
Hey, I can
But,
barely
like,
take care of my
You
dog.
just want to do the most for her, and I feel that like now it's kind of like you see that you need to like provide, and I respect that you leveled up the game for that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, gotta take some initiative, man, because I ain't gonna lie, I don't want my daughter to gain her consciousness and we still not famous or rich. That's what I hate. My daughter only a year and a half. We still got enough time before she actually start remembering things to like only remember the good.
Mm-hmm.
What was it like for you to grow up around here in College Park?
Dog. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep it a buck. I would say I was the black sheep. I wasn't necessarily all the way the same, but I kind of blame that on my infatuation with hip hop. Like I always got along with dudes. Like I wasn't getting picked on or nothing, but I wasn't the same at all. Like I talk more proper. I rather rap instead of play basketball. Talk to girls instead of play basketball. You know what I'm saying? I grew up deaf, sheltered by myself. You know what I'm saying? Because I always was kind of like
guarded a little bit and focused on hip hop.
Yeah, exactly. And I also knew like not to go rob nobody's house. Like, just to keep it a buck. Like growing up in Atlanta, you can get talked into doing some stupid stuff just because your homeboy is doing it.
Especially College Park, man. That's like a really tough area. So it's good to see that you're thriving on it.
Man, you know what? I ain't even gonna give it that. College Park dudes are suckers. You heard it here first. We're not even gonna give them that. They lambs. Nope.
Oh, damn.
Nope.
Did you always do
Best in Georgia right here?
Did you always know that like rapping was gonna be like your thing? That was just what you were gonna pursue, or
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never thought about being no president or no lifeguard, or no doctor, no firefighter, or no cop, or no teacher.
Mm-hmm.
Rap, bro. Rap. Putting words together, bro. It ain't nothing better because I'm one of them dudes who feel music for real. Like, like it don't matter what volume the music is, I feel it. So I kind of knew it. Like this was gonna be me. But that don't mean that I don't hate it, because I hate rap in terms of making it. I hate making rap.
Really? What do you mean by that?
Yeah. All right. So like this what the artists don't tell you. I think Budden said it before, but this junk is draining. Like in terms of we're mentally castrating ourselves on record, reliving our deepest and darkest angers and sadnesses, or at least I am. You know what I'm saying?
That's a shit from the heart.
Is like exactly, but it also makes your battery go down like this. I wouldn't say it's very hard to recharge it, but once you're flat, dog, you're flat, like emotionally. You know what I'm saying?
And then it's a whole other layer as far as like how people, perceive it and how they digest it. And it's I can't even really imagine myself.
Exactly, because I never want people to get the wrong idea. Like I know there's a lot of people think I'm talking about actually shooting people when I'm talking about like shooting people on songs. Like, bruh, I'm a rapper. These gun bars be gun bars, like in terms of how I do somebody on the microphone, or how like it can get like that. Like I'm not saying that it can't, but like these be metaphors. These be like legit metaphors about how I'm gonna kill a dude on the microphone. Like that's just how grimy it gets. Like, you know what I mean?
That's right.
Like, yeah, it's rap, man. It's real rap. Like that's like I hate saying that term too, but it'd be real rap, man.
Facts. Yeah. Prodigy wasn't actually out here like stabbing people in their face with the nose bone. Like, I don't know. Queensbridge is still some shit. Still some shit.
I mean, yeah, exactly. But I guess he was a ballerina. Like, Hov got the pictures. He's seen it.
Oh
like,
man,
you know
he was.
He dropped shook ones and switched his demeanor. But y'all gotta finish the bar. We don't believe you. You need more people. Come on, dog. Come on, guys. Come on, guys.
I'm not an old Hov head. Sorry, that's all Julien.
Old Hov head. Is that what we are? Is that what we are?
Hey man, Hov is that guy. Hov is that guy.
Hov is for me. Like I try to talk myself out of having Hov is my number one because like I went into fucking depth on my like I made a top 50. I made grading criteria because people need grading criteria. You can't just put people against each other and not have like actual criteria.
See, look, that's why. That's exactly why when you said that stuff earlier about how you know people can't mess with me actually makes sense. Because you talking about criteria and all of this. Like you have to have a solid basis on why this guy is better than this guy. And people don't understand that. And it irritates me to like the most. Like they just think I'm saying I'm better than a rapper. Like, nah, dude. Like this, like rap is math. Rap is science. Like you can break this down. Like I understand like people like what they like. Yeah, that's great and all that. But to be a better rapper than someone is a real thing that people need to deal with. And I'm gonna make them deal with it.
Absolutely. I mean, I have like
yes, sir.
I grade people on a scale of 1 to 10 between discography, bars, influence, classic album, and like tiebreak is guest features. So I have like it's just Jay-Z is just like he's just like unfuckable at the top. Like I want to Nas is like number 2 for me, but obviously because he's a 9 out of 10 or 10 out of 10 on bars wise, and Jay is like
too.
I don't want to say he's an 8 because I think his lyricism is actually
because people definitely underrate his 90s lyricism because he's had so many hits in the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Like Jay-Z is the quintessential 2000s artist, but he was probably one of the best storytellers in the 90s.
Yep. Don Juan DeMarco, swear to God, don't get it fucked up.
Bro, every bar this man had has been quoted by somebody. Every single bar. Every single bar. It was all good just a week ago. This man will sample himself. How you do that?
Facts.
Who else has sampled himself for real besides like Lil Wayne when he did or like, you know what I'm saying? Like it ain't like that's the type of artist I'm trying to be.
Like that level,
I'm 23. Hov ain't crack off till 26. I feel like I can do this. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna do this. You gotta rephrase. You're gonna do this shit.
Yeah, manifest that.
Yeah.
Like granted, Hov had like startup money and bricks. and I ain't got that. But like it's a different day. We got the internet.
Headed to Baltimore in the 40th floor. I'm just coming with so many like J bars right now.
Look, he like, nah, man.
I'm just out of the loop, bro. I'm just out of the loop.
Oh man,
hey, bro, it's good. We gonna have you well versed by the end of this.
Facts.
I'm gonna have to be.
But nah,
I feel like
we was talking about Prodigy. Me and Prodigy got the same birthday.
Hey.
That's like me like. A lot like I feel like Shook Ones was probably the first old school song I really listened to. Like actually like without B103 or like Hot 179 coming on. Like I don't know why I just wanted to talk about Prodigy, but that's my dude. Like same birthday and all, and he's one of them rappers like me. Like he actually used his mind. Like, but he also gonna talk about like what actually goes on outside. That's what I ain't gonna lie. Prodigy heavy. R.I.P. Prodigy.
I think Prodigy is really underrated in general. I mean, I have him top 20. I have him top 20 because like I think that I've gotten a lot of debates with Wu-Tang fans on that. on this, but
Yeah.
I think the Infamous is as good an album as 36 Chambers. I think they're on the same. I think they're on the same tier, and I think Mobb Deep's other work is better
I've
than
always
Wu-Tang's
been-
other work.
Yeah, Hell
I've
on
always
Earth is
been more Mobb Deep than Wu-Tang, and like that's an unpopular opinion, but like
Hell on
yeah,
Earth is
nah,
crazy.
yeah,
crazy.
Know the music?
yeah. I would def rather Prodigy and Havoc versus the 11 members of Wu-Tang, but I don't think Prodigy and Havoc could get with a Purple Tape or an Iron Man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't see, just because I feel like Ghost and Ray is different.
It's different.
Like,
Yeah,
I
agree.
Like that's just nasty. Coming from two people who used to hate each other, like maybe like they go crazy. Like it's only built for Cuban links.
Okay.
I'm going with only built for Cuban Links 1 though. I think that's like I think that's better than Supreme Clientele. I think that's like the best Wu-Tang solo work.
I think Iron Man is better than Supreme Clientele. I really think Iron Man is better than Supreme Clientele.
Mm-hmm.
Like it's just songs like Kamei and Fish and Winter Wars. Like I like we ain't gonna get. I feel like, man, that's probably one of the best posse cuts. Winter Wars is crazy. Like Capadonna spit a verse where he spelled like where he spit out his whole phone number. Like call 967-812-49-311. I'm like, what? 11 isn't a phone number. What are you talking about? But he barred out, and it's crazy. Like shout out to Wu-Tang.
Ghostface could also make like the. Oh, sorry. What's up?
Does he count? Does Capadonna count as Wu-Tang? I
Yeah,
just have to think about that.
He definitely does. Ghostface was able to make like the girl songs. Like they even though it doesn't sound like he's like trying to be on the radio or some shit like that. Like he's just like back like that.
Exactly.
Especially when he was on those like Amy Winehouse track. What was that? Back to Black. Are you out?
Exactly. I feel like Westside Gunn does that well. Like the gangster dude making the lady songs. Like it's very gangster, but you making a song talking about you like this girl or what you gonna do to this chick. I feel like that'd be the most gangster junk ever. I can't wait till I feel like I gotta gain some weight before I be able to disrespect a woman so nicely like they do. Like I gotta put on my grown man pounds first.
Man, Westside Gunn is talking about like I don't know, like getting head while he's cooking crack or something. Right? He's just
he said that he told the girl to come here. He said, "Come here, B word," in the most like aggressive manner in the song, and I feel like
I remember that. I remember.
It's like, "Come here, bitch!" Like what? And I'm sure she came here. I'm sure that's what she did. No, like
that's another thing where you gotta grade with criteria because like Westside, I think probably has just out of his discography, he probably has the best pure discography of anyone in Griselda. Even though I'm a bigger Conway guy, Conway's he can't fuck with Conway and Benny on like a bar level, especially Conway. I think he's number one.
Yeah, I feel like exactly. See, I be talking to Smiles about this. I feel like you actually got to like when you're listening to people like Griselda or like Migos, it's very easy to like gauge like who is like who, like I don't want to just put it in Destiny Child terms, but it's a trio type thing. Not necessarily that Conway or Takeoff is Michelle, but Takeoff and Conway are the most lyrical. Benny and Offset has the best delivery, correct? But who makes the most listenable music per se? Like, because that's always
that had to be Quavo, yeah.
Which is Westside Gunn. So, like, exactly, it's all criteria based. Like, I like because as I'm saying that Conway is the best lyricist, I'll listen to Benny and Gunn before him.
Interesting.
How would you, in terms of like gutting out there and doing shit, like you don't have anything to lose, like besides putting yourself out there, just more eyes, more people to get in front of. You're not like, you know.
Exactly, dude. Like, but I do have one issue though.
What's that?
I never ever just want to be looked at as the boom bap guy.
A lot of people are in that same.
Exactly, but see, it's not. I feel like it's kind of different for me and the dude like Joey Bada because He came out straight out the gate, boom back. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to come out meshing the two in together, like, and make this weird world that, like, only somebody that Kendrick or Cole can take you in, but it's different because I'm young and you can relate to me. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like it's weird, bro. Like I wish I could actually explain the blueprint, but it's only like something that I see working, and it's like what's understood don't have to be explained with me all the time. Like
Yeah.
Mhm.
Let him hear it. You don't have to explain it. Let him hear it.
like this next project, like this one that's gonna drop on the 23rd, bro. I ain't gonna lie, it sounds like everything. Like it sounds like everything. I got every type of sound on there. I mean, my dog Richie really was like in there making these beats like from scratch, sampling all type of stuff, dude. Like just trying to make a classic project, and we did. Like, but it like it's not just traditional rap. It's got the traditional rap. It got the trap. It got the smooth jump. You know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
it got like the chill smoking type slower trap deal. Like it's just and it's cohesive. Like I don't make filler tracks. You know what I'm saying? I don't make filler tracks. Not at all. So like I don't know, bro. I'm trying to make like everybody got that one hood classic, that one cult classic before Marshall Mathers LP or Slim Shady LP. Everybody got that
Yeah.
Infinite, and I feel like this is
That's fire. Also, it's like it's a really good idea to like do what you're doing as far as like branching out already, because I mean nobody wants to be pigeonholed, and also if like and it's I feel like you have that versatility, and it's such an important thing to show, especially when like when like I don't know, like people like Joyner Lucas, I guess, is like a rapidy rap type guy, and like I think his shit is, I feel like literally some of his songs sound like the person at a record label or whatever the fuck was like, okay, it was a trap beat. I want you to rap on this trap beat. It was like, honestly, it's a
like when he had that like 1-800
exactly what
in
it
his
is,
hand,
huh?
it was like he had some shit, But then I don't know. I feel like the game fucked him up.
Exactly. Like when that Will Smith jump, it was cool. Like I respect it. I ain't gonna lie. I respect the Joyner Lucases and like the Russes and like I ain't one of those dudes. Like I
I
understand
give
that.
love to Russ because I see what his mindset is,
Yeah, Russ is there. Russ is like from Russ House, like 5 minutes away from where I grew up.
Oh,
Russ from Godby Road. I'm from Old National. It's like I'm from Flat Shoals, and they connect by Old National. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and that's kind of like I mess with Russ. People think he just some white kid from the suburbs. Yeah, he grew up in the suburbs, but he knows some real bloods. He knows some real blood. I know the real blood that he knows too. Russ will get somebody chill. Well, he did. He got somebody beat up already.
Yeah, he got the no
Smoke
jumper
Perp.
guy beat up.
Oh,
He
really?
likes to send people to beat the guy up. Yeah.
Yeah, Smoke Perp as well.
Yeah.
I'm not
man,
mad
stop
at the
playing
Smoke
with me.
Perp thing, honestly. I'm not. I really
me
dislike
neither.
Smoke Perp.
Yeah, him and Lil Pump can get flipped for all I care.
Facts.
They can get beat
All
up.
about the money, fuck a hater. Run it like a racer. I can ask a nigga for a favor. Cause if you try to throw it in my face, I'ma hit him with the laser. I